What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark Boxing with another video. I'm doing a quick review of the Manny Pacquiao Timothy Bradley 3 fight that just happened. It just ended. If you didn't get to see my prediction video, just check my videos. It was my first video I put up. I put it up earlier, and you'll see who I picked. But if you didn't, I'll tell you now. My prediction video, it pretty much went the way I thought the fight would go. Bradley, he just, he inconsistent fighter when it comes to big fights as far as establishing the game plan. And with Manny Pacquiao, he couldn't establish the game plan the way he wanted to establish it. He tried to be more cautious and more composed, but Manny Pacquiao is a different type of fighter, so it was more hard for him to do it with Manny Pacquiao. Like I said in my prediction video, I just felt like Manny Pacquiao won the first fight anyway, the first two fights, but like I said, he won all three with no problem. There wasn't no excuses tonight, wasn't no injuries that I know of. Pacquiao was just a better man. They can fight 100 times and Pacquiao win 100 times. He was just a better man all the way around. He's just quick. And Pacquiao, he fought a smart fight. He didn't overrush nothing. He kept his composure. Bradley tried to keep distance with the jab. He tried to outbox, but he was sitting and waiting too much. He was trying to use the jab and pot shot, but he was waiting. And Pacquiao started to figure out his timing, and it didn't take him long to figure out Timothy Bradley's timing. He figured it out, started landing some good hooks on Bradley. He dropped him twice, and it's the first time he dropped him in both fights. So all the fights, Pacquiao did what he had to do. You got to give him his credit for that. He finished strong, and like I said, I always thought Bradley was a good fighter, but he just inconsistent. And you can see in the fight that he wanted to, unload a little bit more, but he kept his composure as far as not getting too wild. But he wanted to just let it all go for real. If he really could, he wanted to, but he wanted to obey his trainer, Teddy Atlas. But it just wasn't enough, man. Pacquiao just showed he was the better man all the way around. With the speed, he was timing Bradley, the hooks, the straight lefts coming down the pipe, being patient, composed. If Pacquiao fought like this a lot, I think he'd had a better career as well. Fighting very smart and using his abilities. I think he could have done better. I think he would have fought like this the first two fights. It would have been good, but regardless, he beat him anyway, I think, in all the fights. So, but hopefully Pacquiao comes back in the future. I hope he does. But I understand if he's going to retire. He got to take care of his family and his country, and I know he got a lot of politics and stuff down in the Philippines. So much luck to that. But if it is his last fight, he had a good career, man. Manny Pacquiao going down as one of the best that done it, regardless if you like him or not. And I'm not even like a big Pacquiao fan. I'm just a boxing fan. I respect the game, and I know how hard it is to be a fighter. It's a lot of hard work, man. So you can't do nothing but give him his respect and his props. Regardless if you hate him. You might hate him, you might hate Mayweather, but you got to give them their respects, man. Regardless of what you think of them. They did what they had to do in the sport, man. But much love to Pacquiao, man. He did what he had to do, and I hope he come back. But if not, man, we just got to move on to the new era. And it's sad that we got to move on to the new era, but we have to, But we'll move on from that and go on. I don't know what's next for Pacquiao. If he does come back, maybe he fights Crawford or somebody else. Who knows? But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to bring some more boxing videos for y'all later on. And like I said, just subscribe. I'm going to bring some good boxing videos. I got a lot of info about the game of boxing. And subscribe, like the video. We'll bring some more stuff to you. Man, I hope y'all have a good night and be safe out there. It's your boy Mark Dark Boxing, and I'm out. Peace.